Evening all, and welcome back to episode 48 of season 7 of Factory Town, where I think we're just going to get our Steam system going. I was toying with the idea of changing this up and having like a set of 3, a set of 3, or a set of 3, but I've kind of figured that, you know what, I kind of want to have just like the 6, we'll put that there, we'll get the 6 going, and we will then copy it. So I want to build a little system here. I do want to move some of these, so we're going to have to go underground and reconnect things. There were some mistakes as well that I made. That's fine. With the Steam overlay, I set them to output, and they should be set to input. So that's not going to help. So thank you for pointing that out, Robin. I missed that. Otherwise, they would just output, and they would never get any steam in them, and then never power the water, and then everything would go terribly wrong. But what I kind of want to do is move this and also change this up as well. So let's remove that and connect that to there. Let's go to our fluid pipe underlay, and let's remove lots of this as well. Okay, and then I'm going to press tab, grab all that, and move it down to there. There we go. And it breaks all sorts of stuff underground. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. We're going to put some things in. So moving pipes seems to be a bit of an issue. But hey ho. Yep, the steam pipe system is also broken. Very interesting. I certainly don't remember it doing that in the past. Oh, we're missing a connection there as well. Whoop. Into there, and then you into there. So we have a barn for storage, and then the idea is that the barn can have outputs going. I mean, we got one output going to here. Rather connect all these up to that, we'll remove this line. That's a long. That's a long line. But we will remove this line, and what we can do is we will grab from the side. So we'll grab from the center. We'll go out to there. There we go. And that line's feeding that way, and then we'll have another line going the other way. And then what we can do is we can just literally copy this whole thing and paste it next door. You have to muck about with the pipe stuff, and then paste another one on the other side of it if we want to, and then we have more steam if required. You're not connected as well. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. Right. So we want to have some outputs here. I can't, because of the size of this, I can't really, I can spread it out, but I can't really do anything other than use pushers here. You can't flow magma in a pipe because magma melts the pipes. So yeah, there's an issue there. Before we charges in, we'll go down the standard sort of thing of from here to there, to there, to there, to there, and out to there. And then what I want to do is I want to bring over some magma. Not magma, some fire crystals. These will also need to be set to bypass before I forget, because otherwise things go terribly wrong. So they want to be input output and set to bypass. So there we go. Yeah, otherwise this stuff gets stuck inside. So okie dokie, we're going to grab a wagon, and we're going to do the whole, not a wagon, we're going to grab a caravan, and we're going to do the whole trickery of just grabbing stuff and moving it over there. I could happily get him drive down here, build a bridge over, drive over here, drop into there. It's all doable, or use an airship, but I'm going to go. And we want 4, 8, 12, 16. So we want to we want a bit of redundancy, don't we? So let's turn off one of these. So we'll grab 24, and then we'll dump 24 into the system. Can I get 20 in one go? So we'll dump 20 in let it burn off some. Then we'll dump an additional 4 in. There we go. Goodbye wagon. And if we go underground, and I make sure this is working. Yep, there we go. That's going. So you're full. You're full. You're not full yet. You're not full yet. I don't know whether this will even get to that point. I think it will. It should use 8 of 16. Yeah, so it should use. I think it will fill all of these up, won't it? Before it gets round again. And it's doing 16, so. No, it's to what, 3, and then it recharges. The numbers just seem strange there. It uses 1 per tick. These take 1 per tick per work unit. Sorry, these take 4 work units to recharge 1. So that means that with 4 of them there, it's doing 1 per work unit, which means these should all fill up, and then but it doesn't. It seems like 3 fill up, and the 4th one just gets 1 in at a time. So no, strange. Might be something to do with the distance it's travelling as well, underground. I don't know. But we're getting fuel. We're getting fuel. Cool. Let's go to our water. Getting water in. Interestingly, you're not getting any water in. Why are you not getting any water in? Okay, so mental note: if you move stuff, it can cause problems. Apparently so. Okay. So there we go. So that's got that, and then you are not quite filling with steam. I think because you're outputting as fast as you're inputting. Is that right? Yeah. But you're actually producing more steam than you currently have. So. What if we did that? So it all wants to go to the central column, but it's got another column on the side to do what it's doing. You remember, you can't. You've got to have them little blocks, otherwise it's not connected. So otherwise the outside 2 there. So there we go. So they all now have the ability to go in there, and we've got 6 outputs we can use. Sort of 6 outputs, 5 outputs, because the center one can't really be used as an output. But this is filling. Which is awesome. These are pumping away. These are not using anywhere near as much as they could do. I really wish I could transfer this to have 1 to 2, but I don't know why. Over here, somewhere, this is all coming to an end, and we're starting to run out of oomph, which is a bit of a problem. So let's fix this up. So we need to do that. To there. Then we need to run a pipe over there. We'll run it from this side. Let's hope we've got enough pipes. I don't know how many I have. 300 and something. They're there. There we go. So that's going to get some steam, and also we can run some things off of this if we want to. For any buildings over here, should they require them, we've got a line, because that definitely won't be used for everything there. And there we go. We have our steam power connected and running, and we are filling up with magma, which is good because we're not using as much steam as we are producing. So let's go over and have a look at our things now and see. You have steam, you still don't have steam. That's interesting. Don't think 1 pipe is enough. Don't think 1 pipe is enough for this. No. Nope, 1 pipe's not enough. Okay, so we need to run a 2nd pipe. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to cut off that. And we want to run this pipe. down to here. Hello. Get rid of that, a pipe. Then we'll run another pipe. Zoom, 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 and we don't have enough. Ah, bit of a problem. Yeah, just there we go. Awesome. Right, then we want to copy that and that, like that. Okay. No. Ah, no, of course. This is facing the wrong way. There we go. So now we've got 2 pipes coming down, feeding 3 pipes. So that should block everything up here. So this one goes left, and one goes to the right, and this one goes right, one to the left. Awesome. Right, there we go. So now you should be picking up and creating more animal feed, and hopefully you will start filling on animal feed. And we won't see the little stop symbol appear down in the bottom right that says we don't have enough resources. It's awesome. You're producing the leather, that's awesome. You're producing this, you're producing that. This is all backed up. That's awesome. Everything is in general awesome. The only thing we need to speed up is the enchanters, which we can't really do because there's no booster to add to an enchanter. So yeah. Okay. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. It's kind of backed up. It's a bit overkill. It's a bit overkill. It also appears as if because things are slowing down up here, we don't have to worry about trees. I was a little concerned I might have to have extra trees do their things. Cool. So you grab spell books. Unfortunately, you're really not grabbing. You're grabbing like 22. So we could definitely do with speeding this up, but there's no way to speed up an enchanter. So, yeah, okay. This is doing okay. I don't need to add any boosters to this. This is just sat here for temporary reasons. I think our mana system is working. I think we're good. I think we are good. Everything seems to be running just fine. Why do you not have? Ah, yes, of course. I rotated you around. There we go. Oh, you gotta move it away and then put it back again for it to connect. There we go. It was a weird bug where I had that, where it was still transferring the rotational power over to the pump. Don't know why it did that, but it did. It did. It was strange. But anyway, that's all working now. To be honest with you, we don't even need this many here. Now I think about it. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's put that there. I really need to put the mechanical part on the water. Can I sit it on the water? Is that something I can do? I can. Awesome. And you still have access to loads of water? Yes, you do. Cool. Okay. Ah, no. Because we can't now connect to the pump. Ah, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So what we need to basically do is just that. And then that. This can be set to, well, default appears to be bypass on this, but on mana crystals, default is not. So I'm really confused as to why they're different. I don't quite get that. It's not very intuitive to know that different pipes do different things. So like with steam pipes, the default is to bypass, but on mana pipes, it's not to bypass. So, a little confusing, if I'm honest with you, but hey ho. So there we go. So now we have this here, and then this pipe can go off because this will grab whatever it needs, and this pipe can go off and do whatever it's doing there. So that's cool. Something else that was pointed out was in the trades. Now I need to bring up the actual comment here because I don't. Bum, 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 bum. RS Razorfen commented back on episode 9. This was commented on, and it was only commented a few days ago, so it's not like I missed it. But the so there was a trader that would trade wood for grain somewhere. Let's have a quick look see here. Yeah, here we go. So you can trade wood for grain there, and then you could take that grain and trade it at another trader for milk. That was, say, I'm sure. Where was the milk one? Was it there, you? No. Right, hold on. Let me read this comment again properly. Use a forester to trade wood for grain, then use the grain to turn into animal feed, then use this along the river to produce milk for free. Well, we can do milk here if we get sugar. But then you could trade back to this trader and trade milk for reinforced planks. And I never saw that. So this whole setup we got here, making all these reinforced planks, which is fantastic and wonderful, could have done via traders. Get some sugar, get some milk, trade the milk for reinforced planks. That's a really good deal. Really good. It's 3 for 1, so it's not, it's not, you're looking to be like, maybe not. But it's 1 for 1 sugar for milk, and that's really easy to do. So, yeah. I do want to actually tap into this milk here because I kind of want to sell the milk. I think that's what we want to do here. So let's have a look see here about changing this up here. Now we were thinking about another town over here. If I did do another town over here, it would have to be kind of put in now because I want the rail stop to come down and we want a train station. Alright, because we're not selling our reinforced planks anymore. We got plenty of coins, not really fussed about the coins. But I would like to sell some more stuff because if I come here and click on a house, we're only selling a few things. We're not really selling it enough. But I'm not really... I think because of the town changes, because you have these little towns and doing things out, I'd much rather have a system where we have, rather than one big town, we have little towns, and then you trade, you move stuff around either by rail or whatever between the different towns. So you have one town, like for instance, we have a town here producing processing, and we look and get as much as we can out of the processing from that one. And we sell all the goods for the processing here, and we ship them off to other towns. Then we have another town that does grains, for instance, making bread or whatever that. And then that town trades with this town, and this trades with that town, and kind of how commerce actually works. But the way I've designed this at the moment, because obviously the town specializations weren't in when we first started, doesn't work that way. There are some other changes coming to research, which completely changes the way the game actually plays through. So what I'm kind of thinking, and I know, the end is nigh, oh no, but I am kind of thinking that. I am kind of thinking, let's research the rest of the stuff that we have. Let's finish our research off, and I want to build an automatic delivery system to an Omni Temple. The Omni Temple takes in about 20 different things. I filter this with Omni Temple offerings. There. Oh. The Omni Temple doesn't require all of these. It normally requires, I think, 4 of them. But when you produce an Omni... When you complete the Omni offering... I can't remember the exact term for it, sorry. But when you complete the Omni Temple process, the work unit for it, it then changes to wanting something else. So I'd like to be able to have all these items around an Omni Temple so that it can get whatever item it wants whenever it wants it. So that is my goal. And I'm hoping I can do that before the research things. It's already on the beta chain, so it might be coming very soon. But at least, even if we don't, at least I can get all the research done. That's what I want to do. I want to get the research done. So that will definitely help. Okay, so to get research done, we need to grab an airship and go, hey, Mr. Airship, would you please take crystals and dump them in the... Not the crate. No, that's wrong. I really want you to... Right, what else do these need? So the Omni Temple construction also requires mana crystals. Okay, so let's build a silo, because silos are tiny. Boom. And that. Then we'll go, hey, Mr. Airship. You actually take... Airship, would you take crystals and dump them in the silo? Because an airship can pick up 100 goods, and a silo can take 100 goods, but the school can take 40. So I might as well have a bigger storage in the area so that this can do what it's doing, and that'll be fine. And then we want to research the rest of the things here, but we need Omni stones. That's made in a mana reactor. So, can we build a mana reactor? Whoa. No, we cannot. Mana reactor requires mana reactor research. Oh, that's what we're doing. Dole. Okay. So yeah. I feel as if that's kind of where I want to actually leave this one, and it's a short one, and I'm sorry, it's only like 22 minutes long, but I don't want to start anything because the next project is going to be a lot. So where are you? There you are. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to end this episode here, and it's a bit of a short one, which is unusual. Usually I aim for half an hour and end up at 35 minutes, 40 minutes long, so all things in balance. And what I'll do is I will finish the mana reactor. We might also have a look at what do we need to upgrade the town to. Oh, we need Omni stones. Okay, so I'll do the research, I'll do the mana reactor. That's all I can do, really. And then we'll come back next time, we'll build a mana reactor, and we'll muck about with that, and we'll get that going. And then we'll come back and carry on and sort of take things from there and see what we can do. Get some Omni stones, get some things going, choose an area to put down our Omni Temple. This is kind of our magic area, so it might come over here. It might put it up in the hills. Might put it right up on top of the mountain. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll stick it up here on top of the mountain, and then we'll have trains delivering stuff. They can come up and circle around and come back, and yeah, that's a plan. Omni Temple Mountain. So yeah, so okay. So we have a Steam system that we can just copy and paste. Where is it? Lost it. There it is. We could just copy and paste this if it requires more. I don't think it will do for the time being. We've got this all working here. I'm happy I delved into the shrine system because now I understand how it works better. So next time we come to build something like that, I can do it. I also have a very large notepad here now, so in the future, rather than having to go over all the ratios for like 3 episodes in a row, find out next time if he gets the numbers right, I can write them down. And I will write them down based on just one worker. And then the simple math would be like, look at the numbers. Oh, it takes 3, so times 3 by 3 makes 9. There we go. Boom. That I can do in my head, nice and easy. So I am very sorry if I got bogged down in that sort of thing a lot. I know I did, trying to get things right, trying to get numbers balanced, and the numbers Mason, what do they mean? But it's all working now. It is all working now. This one is still... I don't know why this one is struggling and the other two aren't. Very strange. We're just not getting enough leather. It's weird because you should. I think it just hasn't caught up yet because it's slow. But yeah, so this is all good. These are producing very, very slowly. That's fine. You're filling up. You're doing the thing. Mana reactor. yeah, so we'll come back next time. We'll get the research finished. We'll carry on from there, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.